Did you guys hear recently that New Orleans Saints running back Alvin Kamara was charged in Las Vegas with battery and got off with just a fine and community service? Want to hear a criminal defense attorney's perspective on how this went down? I'm about to tell you. Hi, my name is Daniel M. Rosenberg, and I'm a criminal defense attorney and the founding partner of Rosenberg, Perry & Associates. It is also my personal goal and passion to provide information and education about the criminal justice system before individuals become involved and entrenched in the system. So what do we know about the allegations against Alvin Kamara? Well, in April of 2022, Alvin Kamara and 3 other individuals were at a nightclub in Las Vegas. An individual by the name of Darnell Green alleges that while he was trying to get on an elevator, Alvin Kamara placed his hand on his chest, preventing him from getting on the elevator. When he tried to then remove Alvin Kamara's hand from his chest, another person from Alvin Kamara's party punched Mr. Green in the face. At that time, the 4 men then continued to assault Mr. Green. This incident was all allegedly caught on video surveillance, and in February of 2022, Alvin Kamara was charged. He was charged with conspiracy to commit battery and battery resulting in substantial bodily injury. In March of 2023, he was indicted on those charges. In July of 2023, prior to a trial, Alvin Kamara pled no contest to the misdemeanor charge of breach of the peace. He was sentenced to community service and ordered to pay $100,000 to the complaining witness in this case for the payment of unpaid medical bills. So that's what happened in Las Vegas, Nevada. Would you like to know how this case could have gone down if it happened right here in New Jersey? Well, the first thing is there is no charge of battery in New Jersey. It's referred to as assault, simple assault or aggravated assault. And the level of assault is dependent on the injury and also whether or not a weapon was used. There's no allegation of a weapon here, so we don't have to talk about degrees of charges that relate to weapons being used. In this case, they were charged with substantial bodily injury under Nevada's statute. Now that statute has a specific definition, and in reviewing that definition, the closest thing that New Jersey has is serious bodily injury. And in New Jersey, that is defined as bodily injury which creates a substantial risk of death or which causes serious, permanent disfigurement or protracted loss or impairment of the function of any bodily member or organ. With that level of injury, the charge here in New Jersey would be aggravated assault, a crime of the second degree. A crime of the second degree carries with it between 5 and 10 years in New Jersey State Prison. It also carries with it a presumption of incarceration, meaning if you are charged and convicted of a second degree aggravated assault, you are going to state prison. Alvin Kamara could also be exposed to a third degree charge of aggravated assault, as well as a disorderly persons level misdemeanor simple assault charge. The third degree charge would carry between 3 and 5 years in state prison. The simple assault would carry up to 6 months in the county jail. And something that's absolutely worthy of note, there is no contest plea in New Jersey. And if you change your plea from not guilty to guilty, you have to give a factual basis. You have to tell them what it is you did wrong. There is no circumstance where you get up there and say, Judge, I'm just accepting consequences. I'm not admitting anything that I did. That's definitely a significant factor when you're here in New Jersey. So what would we do if we were engaged to handle this case in New Jersey? The first thing we would do, we'd advise our client to invoke their right to remain silent. We're not providing any statements or any information to law enforcement. All communications are going to flow through our office so that we can control the narrative and the information that we're providing to law enforcement. Secondly, we would consider our client's individual circumstances, meaning, what's our client's work or background? Are they a professional football player? Are they a school teacher? Are they a doctor? Are they a dentist? Do they have professional licenses at stake? All of these circumstances need to be considered because there isn't a simple blank rule. We're not going to say anything to anybody under any set of circumstances. The defense strategy and the level of communication is specifically tailored to the client's specific situation. Another step we would take would be to send out our investigator to try to gather as much information as possible. We're not going to necessarily rely on the police to do a complete and thorough investigation. There may be witness statements out there that aren't favorable to the police that they're not interested in obtaining. Our investigator is going to run down all those leads and get as much information as possible to put our client in the best possible position for the best possible result. Next, we would find out who our co-defendants are being represented by. We want to present some form of unified front, and if there's not going to be a unified front, then we need to know that before law enforcement does. And of course, we would contact law enforcement, including the prosecutor's office, open the lines of communication, obtain discovery. In reviewing discovery, we would take a close look at the facts, the allegations, the law, and start developing the legal arguments that we're going to be presenting to the state. Now, these are just some of the techniques and strategies that we may implement in a case like this. There's a host of other options that may be applicable. It all depends on the facts and circumstances. So if you or someone you know has been charged with an assault or a crime here in New Jersey, contact our office. We can help. We'll take the time we need to review your case with you, examine all the facts and circumstances, and explain to you all of your options to put you in the best position for the best possible result. And if you like what you've seen in this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if there's a topic you'd like to learn more about, please leave a comment or contact our office. I'd love to hear about it. We are criminal trial attorneys. We have your back. That's what we do.